Hello, boys and girls and children of all ages. Fat Bastard Wannabe Buddha coming at you, doing the third of our series of trying to teach me how to play this game. Or I build the decks and let somebody actually who knows how to play the game play it. That would be my little brother Frederic. How you doing?
And since we're going to make this regular, I will do my proper introduction now.
Oh, okay.
I am the sus man, Rick Sussman. To Charles, he refers to me by my proper Christian name, which
Your mama told
ironically
me to
is
call you Frederic.
no one ever told you to call me Frederick.
Oh, it was just my own annoyance.
Well, you're a proper Southern gentleman, so
That's
it's
right.
fine.
And we were
I wish I
discussing
could stroll.
I am a decadent bot
Yeah,
today.
I wish we could show me strolling with a cane to the computer. All right. So today you said that
You
you were
you
going to
didn't
play.
like me when I wanted to wear my little vest, remember?
No, that was the worst. You were gonna get killed. Anyway, we have a druid deck to make today, is what I've been told.
I thought we were going to
Correct?
do the rogue deck. You want to do the rogue or the
No,
druid?
the rogue deck. I don't have the pieces for. We found that out. So let's move on.
Well, the problem is with the druid deck. I can't make the druid deck because I don't have the pieces for it. Even though I made it on Pawn Star or whatever that stupid thing's called. You want to do it that way?
Sure, that's fine.
Let's.
I think I have the pieces for the druid deck, and more to the point, I really suck at rogue. So let's just go druid.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna try to make it, but we'll find really quick I can't make it because I pretty well dusted all my druid stuff in order to make other decks.
No, well, I
Okay,
don't dust anything unless it's like I'm probably gonna dust King of Beasts because that card is so terrible. I tried to make a King of Beasts Hunter deck last night. Oh my God, what an awful card!
okay. Well, one
Like,
second.
do you know the concept of King of Beasts?
No.
Okay, it's a 2/6 with taunt for 5, which right off the bat sounds miserable, right?
Right?
So the card art or the card word, whatever you want to call it, the stuff written on the card, the printing says gain +1 attack for every beast you have.
Right?
So I said, "Oh, that's really easy. It's like Beast Bolivar, you know, you just get a lot of beasts in your hand, you play it and it, you know, shoots up and becomes like a 7/6 or a 6/6 or something big for 5, right?"
Right?
No. It actually synergizes only with the beasts that you already have on the field.
Oh.
So it's almost like Voltron, except with far less payoff.
Voltron is never gonna work.
Voltron works on a great many occasions, but it's rare. King of Beasts is just pointless. So if you don't have a lot of beasts on your deck, it's a 5-drop 2/6 with taunt. No. No, 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 no.
All right, we're gonna try to make this on the fly. I say
Okay.
two innovates,
Two innovates.
two wild growth,
Hang on. Two wild growth.
two wrath.
Two wrath. Where's my wrath? Hang on. Where are you, wrath? Let me just type it in. There we go. Two wrath. Okay.
Obviously, this is a combo wombo deck. Savage Roar, two of them.
Okay.
Swipe, two of them.
Where's my swipe? Why
I
can't I find anything? There we go. Swipe.
two Keeper of the Groves.
Got it.
Two Force of Nature. Unfortunately, I only have one of these cards.
I only have one force of nature myself, so we're gonna have to find something else to combo and wombo.
Okay, that'd be cool for both of us on that one then.
All right.
And two Ancient Lords. I only have one of them.
I actually do have both ancient lores.
Would put both of them in there.
All right.
Okay, now here's where you can get a little weird if you want to. And this is your call. It doesn't really matter that much. Do you have the little cubby?
I do have the cub.
Okay, so do you like the cub more than a Noilbot?
Annoyotron is probably the best card in the game, but the RoboCub could be useful.
Okay,
I would actually not be opposed to having both in. My reason being super ridiculous early game dominance.
okay,
That would be my thought.
no problem. Well,
So I'm
then
going to toss in both Cubs and both Anoyotrons.
okay. Then go into I do a mech search
Yep.
and pick up my mechs.
What do we got here? So we got Anoyotron in,
Anoyotron
Mech
and Mech
Warper's a
Warper,
must. Yeah.
obviously. Tinkertown.
Yeah, that's a must.
Spider Tank. I truthfully
Well, I have two Mechanical Yetis, and I have Piloted Shredder. Spider Tank isn't bad, but
take
it's a
two
great
Piloted Shatters.
two Piloted Shredders. Okay. Spider Tank's a good 3-drop.
Oh, but I truthfully prefer to Harvest Golem over it.
Yeah, I was going to say Harvest Golem is a more efficient card.
Harvest Golem. And then obviously you want your Drake.
What? Oh, for the Super Swipe?
Yep. Draw one card. That's the one I want, and put two of them in there.
Well, that leaves us with one card left over.
Well, it leaves me with two. I want a Black Knight.
All right. Now I got to cut something. What else are you adding? You're gonna add
Let me
Doctor
put my
Boom?
Black Knight in. I'm obviously putting Dr. Boom in, and I would recommend
Well, since I only have one Force of Nature, I probably don't need two Savage Roars.
right. Well, I still put Savage Roar in there as a good clear everywhere else.
Well, yeah, but I mean the combo wombo only works with Savage Roar and Force of Nature, and if I cut one Savage Roar, I can add Rags.
Right. Well, I might I actually might cut one of the either Nordotron or the Cub for Karn, and I would recommend you do Sylvanas. I don't have Sylvanas. I'm gonna put in Legendary and see what I got as far as legendaries, okay?
All right.
Legendaries, Lothab. I gotta cut one of these Cubs. Cubs or Noytrons. We have to this is the thing is we have to make a choice on this one. Which one would you prefer?
I would prefer a Noyatron. It's better value most
Okay,
of the
then get
time.
the Cubs out of there. Get both Cubs out and put in Lothab and let's see what I got.
My
Kel'Thuzad.
Kel'Thuzad, really?
Yes.
All right. By the way, if you're ever interested, my legendary list reads as follows. Should you care?
Okay.
Rivendare, Old Murk-Eye, Fugin, Leroy, Lothab, Stalag, Cairn, Gelbin, because I paid the $2.
Yep.
Illidan, Maexna, Sylvanas, Black Knight, Baron, Kel'Thuzad, and Rags. And then I've got some case-specific legendaries as well,
Yeah. But
like Rizilla.
ones I don't have is Dr. Boom, the Beast, Mungor the Orgor, Engineer Thermal Plug, and Captain Greenskin.
I thought you had Parade Prince, or Trade Prince.
Ooh.
Oh, but he's a case-specific one, isn't he?
Yeah.
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 All right. All right. So my list reads as oh my God, that curve looks horrendous. All right. Two Innervate, two Wild Growth, two Wrath, two Annoyatron, two Mech Warper, one Savage Roar, two Harvest Golem, two Tinkertown, two Swipe, two Keepers, two Piloted Shredder, two Azure Drake, one Lothab, one Force of Nature, one Black Knight, two Ancient Allure, one Kel'Thuzad, and one Rags.
Okay. Maybe pull the Kel'Thuzad at to get a better curve with something like Sylvanas for you.
Now, well, I mean the curve. Okay, my curve looks as follows. You ready? This is my curve.
I see it. It's a step. A lot of 2 drops, and it sort of steps down.
Well, it goes 8, 5, 6, 3, 2, 4, which honestly isn't that horrendous. It's just super early game, and then hold tight until we get to the late game. Plus, the Innervates and the Wild Growth could ramp us up pretty quick, so that's not actually hard to believe.
I've never used Kel'Thuzad. I'm not really sold on it. See, I wish we had like piloted, like we had the Sky Golems. I would definitely throw the Sky Golems in here as almost because it's it's a great card. I'm gonna pick Kel'Thuzad. Do you really think Kel'Thuzad over Karn just for the lulz?
Well, for the start, because here's the thing. As I said when Kel'Thuzad first showed up in the game, if you are to the point where you can launch a Kel'Thuzad, the game's over. You've won.
Yep.
That said, if you can't do it, if Kel'Thuzad shows up on an empty board, it's pointless.
All
It's
right.
still a 6/8, but I'd rather have the Ironbark Protector if we're going 8/8.
Yep.
The one thing I do like about Kel'Thuzad more than Ironbark and more than anything really is you cannot BGH it. So there's that.
Yep. You have to take it down.
Yep. All right, so I say let's give it a swing.
Okay,
Why
I'm
don't you
picking
tell
Kel'Thuzad
me
in.
what you're working on?
We pretty much got the same deck except I don't have the extra Ancient of Lore.
Okay.
So we only really technically running one Wombo combo with the Force of Nature. Everybody, so we can keep track of the points. That is at least 12 hits if it's on a straight board by itself with Savage Roar.
Yep.
Turn 9. All right, we're done with this. Let's keep her. All right, we go back, and whenever you want to do it, you want to go into casual, or do you actually want to play ladder with this?
I am not playing ladder with this yet.
Good choice.
I think if I showed up on the ladder with a Kel'Thuzad, I would not be allowed to be on the ladder anymore.
Let's see how it works out. I'm too
How's
scared.
that?
What?
How's that?
We'll see. We'll see how it works. Might not be that bad.
All right, here we go.
I'm pushing in, polishing my mana crystals.
Is that what you're
Obviously,
calling it now?
you're Melligan for your clear. You got to have a raft with this guy.
Well, yeah, but I also have fantastic early game with
Yep.
Anoyo Harvest. Anoyo
Oh, that
Harvest
ain't
and a
that
Pilot
bad.
and Shredder.
That ain't that bad. And we
No,
got,
that's all right.
yeah.
We will skip the coin, or actually, you know what? I might just let me think about that. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, we're going to make his life miserable at the first of this game.
So he's got to make a decision as to whether or not he wants to remove the ping or not.
He can't ping because he's got to drop his mech. He wanted his
Yeah,
little.
but if he drops his mech, you lose. Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's all right. Whatever. Well, I don't have a choice. So much Anoyotron going on.
Oh yeah.
This could actually clear all of our boards right now.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have done that. I would have killed the Anoyotron with my Fire Blast. That's me personally.
Yep.
And I guess he's gonna run the Cogmaster in?
Yep.
No. Okay. So let's see. I can clear. I can't get rid of Cogmaster, so there's no point in trying. Okay. This still trades his entire board against my entire board, and I'm still on curve, which is fine.
Yep.
Wild Growth kind of gets lost in the shuffle right now, but that makes sense because it's a fast deck against a slow deck. What is that, Frostbolt?
He's going to frostbolt that?
You might as well. I can sort of see his point. He wants to keep his Cogmaster alive as long as possible.
But
So
doesn't he
he's-
know that thing dies to a swipe?
Wait a second. That was a misplay. Okay, options are as follows. Play Piloted Shredder, kill the Cogmaster, move on with life. Wild Growth into hero ability, kill his entire board.
Wild growth hero ability, kill whole board.
Why?
Because he's going in on turn 5. Most likely he's going to drop a Loatheb on us, which really doesn't bother us in that play because we still have Piloted Shredder hero ability, Piloted Shredder the next turn. And still, well, that's up to you. Maybe that is not the best play.
No, that's why I asked. I wanted to see what you had to say on the matter. I am going to do as follows.
Get rid of that. That doesn't trade well for us. Most likely he's dropping a Lotheb here.
Lotheb we can get
Nope,
rid of.
Tinkertown.
Tinkertown doesn't do anything either way.
Nope. He's going to trade into it. No, he
No,
isn't.
he's not. He's sort of this. I don't think he's quite aware of how the concept of his deck is supposed to work.
I don't either. I don't get that.
So I am going to kill his Tinkertown because of course I am.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, all right.
Look at
That's
that. We can
great.
still, yeah, perfect. And then we hero power and smack his little gnome.
Well, that worked out pretty damn well.
That was one of the best drops we could get for this deck at that moment.
And we have Lotheb.
Or we got an Ancient Grove coming on the board next turn.
Yep.
I might do Ancient Grove just for the draw.
Wild Growth.
Yep. Wild Growth
That's
into Ancient Lore.
All right. Well, whatever. Tinkertown, beautiful. Good time for you to show up.
Yeah, okay, this is your call.
And do that. And do this. And do this.
Yep. And let's see how he trades out on this. He's really lost board position.
He could Flame Strike here. I mean, I run Flame Strike in that deck, but not everyone does.
Nope, he doesn't.
Fireball.
He's going to fireball a Tinkertown.
I guess he's concerned about board control, which I don't blame him. That'll keep his 5/4 alive, I'm guessing. That's his thought there.
Yep.
Or he's just going to... What are you doing, dude?
What was that for?
I don't know, but now I have a decision. Do I swipe hero ability? No, that's silly.
Yep.
Or do I leave the 5/2 on the board, play... No, because Lotheb would die. Okay, so got to do this.
Yep, see what we get.
Well, nothing of particular note. Let's see. We could play Lore, or we could play Lotheb.
I would go Lore for some card draw.
Well, I don't know if I need the card draw right now, but I would rather... If you're going to have to... Well, here's the thing. This is... I guess it's more mana efficient, because what am I going to hero up and attack his face? Yeah. Let's get some cards. That's a good call.
I do not know how to play Druid, so don't listen to me. Okay, we get a... our swipe looks better.
We got health and we got draw.
Yep. And our swipe looks a lot better on the next turn.
Yeah, swipe looks great right now. Oh, come on, Black Knight. Actually, this is the... this might be the perfect time to swipe. Power swipe?
Maybe. Yeah. Actually, power swipe.
That's going to be 2 damage. Well, that's only 2 damage across the board. But let's see. So...
But it trades... We can trade our board out, and he has no cards in hand.
Good point. Excellent point.
He has nothing in his hand. I just looked at his... Looked at there. Look at that.
All right.
I still power swipe. Do we trade out first and get... No, trade out. Trade out with the Ancient of...
Oh, right. No, you're right. To get the 2/1 on the board. Yeah, absolutely. And then we can swipe away now. And get rid of our Crazed Alchemist that means nothing. Good call.
There we go.
You're right. Although, in retrospect, it probably wouldn't have meant any different.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
That's true. You're right. All right, that wasn't that bad.
That worked out pretty well. It's a good anti-aggro deck.
Play some more casual, because until we get a feel exactly how this deck's supposed to work.
Well, yeah, I mean, we both, while looking at it, just made 7 errors in one game. So, yeah. Well, no, I can see this being a really good anti-aggro deck.
Right.
Most everybody that's playing Druid, though, is playing Druid Mill, which I got to admit is hilarious. So I understand why, but as much as I love Druid Mill, and yes, it is hilarious, I don't care. I'd rather you're not going to go up the ladder with a mill deck.
Oh, well, who wants to go up the ladder? I obviously do not want to go up the ladder. Otherwise, I would just play Handlock because I know how to play the deck. I know how to play the deck, and it's the best deck
Very
in the
good
game.
4 drops. Do I want to keep one of them? No.
Ah.
I've got so many 2 drops. It's
Unless
hard to
he's a
believe.
grinder mage, he doesn't have anything we have to worry about silencing.
That's true. Another mech mage. It's starting to get a little annoying.
Why?
Well, I like variants. Like I play the game. Well, that's a good draw. I
That's a
play the
great
game
draw.
for like the ooh, how do I beat this guy? Ooh, this is interesting. That's a different kind of deck.
Well, we're
I played
fixing
it
to
back.
drop a mech warper on turn 2, so he's going to be grumpy. And he's going to have to frostbolt it on turn 3. And then we play our Harvest Golem on turn 3, or we pay our Tinkertown if it lives.
Yeah,
See how this works? See, now here it comes. Ain't that nice?
it does make the game much simpler. I'll tell you that much. But I'd prefer somebody playing a different deck. Like I like doing these videos with you because
Right?
it's like, look, you don't have to play the same 3 decks in Hearthstone.
No.
Even unless you're so desperate to be legendary that you just play the same 3 decks, in which case, sure, why not? I don't necessarily agree with that, but if that's what you
We
want to do.
are we killing one of those little mech warpers, or are we just gonna go Tinkertown?
We are killing both of them
Okay.
because absolutely we're killing both of them. I don't care about the card draw. I need both those guys dead.
Okay. Just checking on it.
Oh, give me a little credit.
Now he is an official sad panda.
Yes, that should that. I would not
It,
be surprised if there was a rage quit at this point.
he's an official sad panda.
Depending on what he plays, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the only play is Tinkertown here.
Whoa! I did not
That's
see that in that deck. Come on, be honest with me.
that is unbelievable, actually.
Let's put the Drake
um,
in. Drake in for the card draw, board position, and then
wait. Maybe if I play Tinkertown, yes, we lose the bonus, but I have a 3/3 for 3, and I can clear his board.
or why not? But that's true too.
So I'm gonna take the missing 1/1 for the
Okay,
board clear.
and on that one, I would have definitely Azure Drake.
Which is fine, by the way. I mean, ultimately, it might not mean anything either way, but I'd rather save the Azure Drake for one of the swipes,
Yep.
or at least for a more dominant board. And
Or
now
we
I
can
can clear
trade
his water
out.
elemental.
Look at that. We kill a water elemental with it. That is a
Water
good.
LE, and I play a piloted Shredder.
Yep. You chose better than me. Though I would have still killed it out, and I would have had a Drake on the board.
You would have had a Drake on the board. You're right, because the Wrath would have been a little bit more powerful.
Yep.
But
Second Frostbolt out of him.
hey, all
Ah,
right,
I
I'll
love
take
that
that.
card.
All right, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be either anti. It's not going to be
It's got to
a
be
minion
duplicate.
because I'm pretty sure. Well, no, it could still be another minion. It could still be another minion. So let me try and pop it with this. Nope. So it's either minion or vaporize or spellbinder. Let's try this. Okay, so it's definitely minion or spellbinder. So I am just going to let it alone for right now
Why didn't you
because I
play the
don't want him
Azure
to have an
Drake?
Azure Drake.
Okay.
And the game's over.
No, the game's not over. Noatron.
I would rather he have an Annoyatron.
I would have rather he have a Noatron too. Take the Drake. Hit the Drake down.
Okay, so it's spellbinder or some kind of anti-magic. So I can't innovate here. Yeah, I can't innovate.
Nope.
All right.
He's going to start dropping fireballs and junk.
Maybe, maybe not.
6 damage.
That's
Aha.
nice. It's nice. Gets to do it twice.
Endless fireballs.
Alright, so a Wild Growth, Savage Roar. Wild Growth gets eaten, probably. Oh, it's Ice Block! Ah! I feel so dumb. Well, Archmage Antonidas has to die.
Yeah.
That's fine. Now that I know what his secret is. Wait a minute, what? Oh, duplicate! Oh my god!
That's what I was worried about.
Ah, that's bad.
That's bad.
Oh, that's no good.
Yep.
That is most unpleasant.
Yep.
Interesting deck. Well, hats off. It's a good deck. Oh, for crying out loud, really?
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
this
Yep.
is
Yep.
gonna get ugly in a hurry.
Yep.
Double Archmage Antonidas. How much does he cost? 6?
Yep. And a fireball.
Costs 7.
Oh, 7.
Oh
He's
man.
just sitting on tons of fireballs.
Oh man.
Yep. Yep. This just got ugly real quick. He's got the
Oh
game.
yeah. Save me, Asher Drake, with something. I don't know what. That is not going to help.
Gives him a target, though.
Ugh. To quote the great philosopher Bubba Sparks, it's getting ugly up in her.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
A flame strike. Okay. He just got a good draw on it. Now he's got us in death range. He knows it.
Well, I think he knew it beforehand, so
Hit Wild Growth so we can get another draw. See what we get.
we're not going to get anything. This doesn't matter. This is done.
I just like doing that,
It's
though. Excess
over.
mana.
Oh, here we go. This keeps us alive a
That
little bit
actually
longer.
does something.
Oh, and I used the damn wrong card. Whatever. Let's see, 5, 7, 10, 11 damage.
He's got 2 fireballs. It's over.
Oh yeah, the fireball only costs 9. Game's over, yeah.
Yep.
Well, that sucked.
Yep. Yep.
I might have to go ahead and put Archmage Antonidas into that mech deck that we made.
You got it? I don't have it. That's why I don't
Oh
have
yeah,
it.
you didn't know I had Archmage? Yeah.
No.
All right, let's try one more with the Druid, because that's just unfortunate. Whew. What now? Here's the question: what could we have done differently?
And we had no way of dealing with him once he dropped on turn 7. Once he dropped Ananias, we had to get rid of it. We had no way of getting rid of it at the time. The deck does has ways of removing it, but we didn't have them in our hand.
Drop the Drakes. Oh, drop the Piloted Shredder. Yeah.
Whoa, mulligan everything.
Except for the Harvest Golem, and it didn't work out for me.
If Force of Nature showed up there, it would have been a different game too.
That's true. I had to cash in so much on Archmage Antonidas.
Yep.
And for nothing.
Yep.
That duplicate dough. That duplicate dough.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Good curve.
He can Fiery War Axe that one time.
Yeah.
I hope he can't do 1 damage. As long as he can't do 1 damage, I'm okay.
He ain't gonna whirlwind a stupid bot.
No, but he might have Cruel
Frothy or
Taskmaster.
Berserker. Oh.
3, or conversely, innovate up to Lotheb.
I don't know.
Or no, because if I Tinkertown and I smack, he still is able to kill my Tinkertown. Even if, well, I could
Why don't
Tinkertown
you
and maybe
just
kill.
innervate and just throw a swipe and kill that Frothy Berserker?
I don't want to burn and innovate like that, but I think you're right.
That thing's gonna eat whatever we get on the board.
Yeah.
It's an ugly play. It's not pretty. Forces him to burn 2 of his own his fiery wind axes on a stupid harvest golem, if you understand.
Yeah, but now we don't have a turn 4 play.
We have unfortunately a well,
Hey, yes we
now we
do.
do. Now
Oh
we
look, it's
do.
Kel'Thuzad.
We have Tinkertown.
All right, Whirling Blades makes that a 3. That doesn't matter. So Whirling Blades gets left behind, and we attack.
We just go face. Let
I
him
suppose I
figure
could have
this.
added Whirling Blades to the Harvest Golem to make it a 6 attack, but whatever.
Yeah.
I can use Whirling Blades on Force of
Yeah,
Nature
you're
to,
ex-
to ramp
Here
that up a
comes the
little bit.
whirlwind, and then he's going to trade out with the tanky.
No, he should leave that tank on the board and kill me with Fiery War Axe. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Better call on your part.
Battle Rage, draw 2 cards.
Yeah, I
2
haven't
mana,
seen
draw 2 cards. That's not bad.
I haven't seen that one used that much.
Battle Rage is getting more and more play. I've noticed.
We low thabbing.
Oh yeah, that was without question.
Yep.
Don't want to see a. No, that's fine.
Hopefully we draw Black Knight.
That'd be great.
Black Knight would be so cool right now.
Swipe ain't bad.
Nope, it isn't.
Let's see. So yeah, actually that does almost everything.
Yep.
So attack, swipe away.
Hero power.
Yep. And the Warbot will kill Lotheb, but that's fine.
Yep. We reset, and on turn 7 we have an Ancient Grove out there.
Or if I needed a Force of Nature.
Yep.
I don't know what he would play on turn 7 that would scare me to the point of using a Force of Nature.
Nah.
Yeah, nothing. Unfortunately, the Ancient Allure dies to this combo, but well, you know what? We could Mech Warper, Tinkertown. That's not terrible.
Nope.
All right, Mech Warper,
And if he's
Tinkertown. We're gonna whirling. Oh, Whirling Blade.
freeze.
Do you want to use the freeze on this? Really?
Well, that way we can drop on Kel'Thuzad and trade out his board next turn.
Oh, I didn't see that. Good call.
You understand?
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Whatever he's got out there, we drop a Kel'Thuzad, we trade out his board. Is he going to eat 4 damage?
I guess so. And a better question is he just going to armor up and pass? Because that would be great. Oh, come on! Wait, what?
I still Kel'Thuzad here.
Yeah, all right. Come on back. Now he's got to run everything into Kel'Thuzad
And
in
eat
order to
face
kill
with
him.
a 6.
Yeah.
Unless he whirlwind executes it.
Well, he could do that. But if he whirlwinds, he loses his is he what is he doing here? Okay. So you yeah. Oh, nice play though.
Yep.
And then he's going to clear my board. That's okay. I got something for him.
Yep. Yep. We Force of Nature next.
Yep. Force of Nature hero ability. Wild Growth is pointless. Now, Force of Nature hero ability, and I can clear his board.
Yep.
No problem. But then we have a clear board versus and he has a Fiery War Axe. But you know what? Then we can Ancient of Lore,
Yep.
and we can draw an extra card. Okay. Two. Oh, you know what? I don't need a. I don't need a. I could.
Noitron.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
Yep. A Noitron. We're happy.
A Noyotron to the rescue.
Noitron, the greatest card ever.
No, Unstable Portal is the greatest card ever.
In the late game, you can't beat an Noitron. In turn 9 and 10, a Noitron is the greatest thing you ever see it on your deck. Oh, look at that.
Son of a crap.
I'm okay with that. I give him. Whoa, I'm a little upset with that though. We got a Drake here to get cards.
I don't have another swipe.
We don't.
No, we used both swipes.
Yep. Wrath, Savage War.
Come on, Wrath. That is not Wrath. What is that? That makes it a 3. No, that doesn't help nothing. Oh, come on. Getting worn out by these. There's something missing. Well, where's all our big? Where are big hitters? Where's my Rags? Where's my Sylvanas?
Yep.
Oh, come on! Who runs that card?
Obviously, this gentleman. Hopefully, he goes face. No, he ain't damage. I respect him on that.
Well, of course.
We got a silence. We got a silence coming up, so don't fret too much. But it ain't showing up. Heal, heal, heal.
Wait, 8, 10, 12. He only does 12 damage. Okay. I'm fine with losing to 3 damage. That does not. I don't care about that at all.
Do you hero power and smack it?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have 14 health. He has 10 attack. If he draw Death Bite right there, then whatever.
Or if he runs Gorehowl.
If he runs Gorehowl, then whatever.
Okay.
I can't be worried about every card in the deck. I have to play. And see, I'm gonna survive, and that means I can lure up. Lure and Savage War to play, depending. God, that hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, come on!
That was so cool. Oh, all right. I suck at building Druid decks. Are you happy?
All right, what do we need in this deck? Because the last time we had a deck that didn't work, we fixed a couple of things and made it great. So what is killing us here with our Druid deck?
Those cards on the other side of the opponent's.
Right, the opponent has better cards than us. I get that. So what we need is maybe less mechs, more removal.
Maybe instead of the Harvest Golem, fit in the Mechanical Yeti so you can actually innovate up to the Yeti.
That's a good idea.
Take out Harvest Golem.
Yeti has replaced Harvest Golem. Kel'Thuzad is not. I'm still not sold one way or the other on Kel'Thuzad.
But I would remove it because Pittance Carney give us a little bit more board presence.
More sticky board?
Yep.
All right, Kel'Thuzad is out. Karn is in. Here's my thought. Since we can't really rely on Force of Nature, Savage War, Wombo combo,
right.
we can take that out and put in Power of the Wilds instead. Ooh, my favorite combo ever. Hang on. Take out Force of Nature, take out Savage Roar, put in Power of the Wild, and put in Micro Machine.
Okay. Let's see. Savage Roar, Force of Nature. One Power of Wild or two?
We only have enough for one.
One, and you want Micro Machine?
One Micro Machine. And it's my favorite combo ever. It's few and far between, but especially with 1 and 1. But I found this out when I was playing an arena run. Okay.
Well, for some reason, I still got one extra card because I don't have an Ancient of Lore.
Oh, all right.
I'll put two Micro
Why don't you
Machines.
put in the second Micro Machine or the second Power of the Wild?
Actually, I think I will. Yeah, two Micro Machines. Okay. Go about your combo you're talking about.
I was playing in the arena. All right, we're going to play another game now with the slightly improved deck. I was playing in the arena, and I got a Micro Machine on the board, and then I Power of the Wild it and turned it from a 2/2 to a 2/3 to a 4/3. Now a 3 drop against like a mage or a number of things is not going to live that long,
Right.
But it's going to live a lot longer than say a 2 drop.
All right. Coming in. You notice in 3 games we didn't see a single rag?
Do I keep Wrath? Probably. Against a Druid? Probably.
He might be a ramp Druid.
Could be a ramp Druid, so I'll drop it. Oh, he's got a funny card back. He's got one of those special card backs that you only get for buying games. And I can turn, Turn 2 Yeti?
Yeah. See?
There you go.
Oh, he's got the...
turn 1 Yeti?
What?
2, 4. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, turn 1 Yeti.
Beautiful.
Make him grumpy. He goes, oh, a rap Druid. I hate rap Druid. Rap Druid sucks. Rap Druid sucks.
Do you know where you get these card backs? Do you see his card back?
Yeah, when you buy the most recent expansion of WoW.
Okay. And it is time to annoy Otron. Or do I Wild Growth here? No! Ooh. Right, so
yeah.
Wild Growth. Yes. Wild Growth, and then next round I Mech Warper Annoyatron.
Yep.
Or Mech Warper Annoyatron and
Micro Machine, and we have nothing in our hand. And praying for he doesn't swipe us.
Even if he does, he can't swipe us twice.
Yeah.
Not in the same round.
Oh! He's our buddy! He's playing Mill!
Deck! Yes!
We're happy. We love this man now.
Alright, so question. Do I Keeper of the Grove kill that? Or, you know what, screw this. Who am I kidding? This is too much fun.
Yeah, we got a Goofy. Come on, have fun. If he's gonna try to mill us to death, let's cold rush him to death.
Should I kill the Cold Blight or just punch him in the face?
Nothing beats punching someone in the face.
That's true. Plus, it makes his swipe less powerful.
Yep. Now he's starting to think on this milling. Oh, he's got an owl. He's gonna have to kill that Micro Machine.
Is that naturalized? Oh, I wanted it to be naturalized so bad. Well, goodbye, Yeti. No! Why wouldn't he kill the Yeti? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a mistake.
Are we Tinkertown hero building owl?
Why would we not Tinkertown Hero Ability the Owl?
All right.
On what universe would we not do that?
All right. This has got really ugly for him really quick.
All right, predictions. Does he even turn the clock back to us? Like, does he even play another round?
He plays. He can't help it. He thinks he can get out of this. Oh, see? There he goes.
There you go. It's not bad. That's a good answer. Alright, so we should Drake here.
Yep.
And we will Whirling Blades.
Oh, there's Rag.
And Rags decided to show up, so that's nice.
That's nice. I'm glad to see him.
And now we have Lethal on the board. Although I think, no, we didn't have Lethal until now.
Yep. He's playing that Crypt. No, he ain't. Never mind. I have no idea what he's playing now. I have no idea what he's playing.
He's playing I'm gonna die. That's it. Game's over.
Oh god, it's painful. Yeah, well played. All right, that went a
That
little
was a
bit better.
turnaround.
That went a little bit better. I like this. See, I'm in a better mood now.
All right, one more with the new deck, and then I think we'll have our sample size, and we can decide one way or the other if this worked.
Yeah. I don't think it's a ladder ready deck at all.
Um, maybe, maybe not. It still needs something, but it's certainly a lot better than it was, just by,
You want to know the good
speeding it up.
you know the good thing now? I actually have a druid deck I can play. I don't have to always burn that quest every day and get something stupid. Okay, druid. I can play a druid for 2 games.
Do I keep swipe?
Against a lock? Yeah, just in case it's zoo.
Even,
That's
I don't like
your
it.
call. It's your call. If it's
I'm
hand
gonna
lock,
cash
I
it.
wouldn't worry about it at all.
I'm gonna cash it in.
Okay.
I mean, oh, see, that's why I cashed it in.
You better man than me, Gunga Din. I'm not really good. Well, that's ugly.
That's not so bad.
Only if it's hand lock. If it's hand lock, it's a great card this
Even
early
if
in the
it's
game.
not. Power of the Wild. And okay.
Innovate Yeti.
I wonder if I should go back and figure out a way to shove all the Yetis in. And basically, you're almost always turn one, turn two in Yeti.
Yeah, and
So
because
four
Yeti's a
Yeti.
good card, even if you get it on turn 4.
Yeah.
Dark
I
Bomb.
burned one of his dark bombs for no reason
I have
whatsoever,
no idea what that was about. Just to do something?
I guess. Do I Power of the Wild? No, Power of the Wild still puts that in Dark Bomb 2 range.
Yep.
So, okay.
You think he's sitting on 2 Dark Bombs?
I went up against a couple of hand locks that finished me with Dark Bombs.
Oh, okay.
So Dark Bomb, I think, is becoming a thing for hand lock, just because it's 3 damage to anything, including yourself.
Yep. What's he gonna draw?
What am I going to Keeper of the Grove?
That's a beautiful card to Keeper of the Grove. He's just had a bad day.
Oh, but I lose. How greedy do I want to be? Okay. No, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say I could Power of the Wild hero ability, but it doesn't matter. I've got a Keeper of the Grove.
Yep. You still get board position with a 2/4, which ain't that bad.
And that Yeti gave us, let's see, it took a Dark Bomb and mostly most of a Twilight Drake.
Mm.
Yeah. Then there's the
And
other Dark Bomb for no reason
What was
at
it?
all. Oh, Mortal Coil.
Mortal Coil. Yeah. You need some draw. We got a turn 5 Azure Drake.
Never a bad thing.
Nope.
And I have no reason to believe that my turn 5 Azure Drake is going to lead to a turn 6 Azure Drake. Because what is he going to Hellfire Mortal Coil here to get rid of that? Oh, I guess he could Shadow Bolt.
And we got rid of a Sludge Vulture with a swap if you want to, or you want to Carn it.
Sir?
Oh, I didn't even see the Black Knight. Oh. I'm blind. I'm blind, man. I'm blind. He just had a bad day.
Although I could have Power of the Wild there too and swiped, but whatever.
I do think the Yetis are.
I had plays for days. He doesn't have any more Dark Bombs. He could Hellfire, I suppose.
Yeah, it kills one half of that. We can drop the other Drake and give us a monster swipe one day. Oh, he's going back to health.
Shadow Bolt? No.
The bad thing is we don't have the Warmo combo, so we can't set him at 22 and then smack him down.
Wait. This isn't on the ladder. This is just for the lulls, right?
Right.
Oh, I don't have 9 mana. Oh, I was hoping for the innovate so bad. Okay, so what I was getting at, if I had 9 mana, I could have Azure Draked and swiped, and the alt damage would have been 3 damage.
Yep.
So I could have hit him for 6, and
Yep.
then the 3 would have killed that.
Yep.
All right, so let's see, 4, 6, 7. That works.
Gonna cloak that pretty little dragon, aren't you?
Why wouldn't I?
All right. Sure.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Not yet. Boom. All right, Puff. You go into the shadows.
Oh. That's
Such
pretty
synergy.
scary to be stared at 15 points of damage and we got a swipe in our hand.
And oh, but it's turn 8 swipe. Man, I can't do the big swipe yet. But you know what I could do instead of turn 8 swipe is just drags.
Yeah.
Or hope we get the if we get the innervate, then I Azure Drake swipe and make his life a living hell.
Yeah. Yes, we do. Oh, that would be so beautiful, wouldn't it? Look at that.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess assuming I don't know. Okay, options.
Okay.
We can swipe his face and hero ability one of the minions and then kill one of the other minions. We could rags, but then I worry about people running.
BGH.
No, no.
Faceless
Mind
manipulator.
control tech
Oh, mind control. Yep. Faceless manipulator.
or faceless. Um, so many options. You know what? I'm going to go with the easiest choice.
Swipe his board out.
And just to be safe, and because I don't really need it, I'm going to play around mind control tech and
Yep.
not play micro machine.
Amen. Good point on the rag.
And now I drop rag and make him rage quit.
Yeah. Come on, Raggy.
Wait. Attack first. Now he's like it. Just to be a jerk.
Yes, the only way to play the game. Okay, that's better. The mechanical yetis over the harvest golems, definitely, absolutely.
Definitely, it gives us the same stickiness to the board, but with much more like oomph.
Yeah, real.
Let's see. So we are 3-2. You want to do one more and call it a game?
We'll do one more and then we go over the thing. We'll go over the.
One whole more game.
Yep.
Hello, Buster. How are you? My cat says hi.
Hi, Buster. And yes, folks, we did wuss out. We did not do any laddering with this thing.
Well, I tell you what. I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal.
No.
If we crush Jumpy Lion here, we'll do a game on the ladder. Sound reasonable?
Yeah. Hopefully we lose now. I don't want you to. I don't want this thing to go to the ladder. I don't think it's ready for ladder yet. I just don't have any confidence in this deck.
I'm going to trade all this out. I'm going to trade the whole lot.
I would too.
Just because the early game is so much
Okay, that ain't bad.
Turn 1 nothing. Turn 2 Annoyatron. Turn 3 Mecha Yeti. Turn 4. Ooh, never mind. We have a play.
We have a play. Look at that. And Micro Machine on turn 2, turn 3. We pray for the cards to be with us. The heart of the cards, man. The heart of the cards.
if he wants to be the hero ability all day long on that Anoyatron, he is welcome to it.
Heart of Cards ain't with us, but okay, maybe Heart of Cards will be with us the next turn.
Yeah, but even if it isn't, the odds of him playing a 3-drop that we can then Micro Machine hero ability get rid of is pretty good.
He's gonna wrath it.
That's fine. You can wrath it all day long. I don't care.
I'm glad with that. I'm glad with that. Heart of the Cards. Heart of the Cards.
That's the other thing I'm wondering. Do we need Mech Warper in this deck since we have things like Innovate?
No, you're right about that. I'm glad he burned down on that because Yeti comes out.
Yeti or Tinkertown?
Yeti because that you got 2 mechs on there. Tinkertown comes on the next one, unless you're
Valid
really
point.
sold on that turn 5 Azure Drake.
Not incredibly, because I'd rather turn 5. If necessary, I'd love to do 2 things around rather than 1 thing.
Yep. Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can swipe away. I could Yeti swipe. No.
You can swipe or Noyatron and clear his board. That's what I would do.
Yeah, you're right.
Wipe that on Sludge Vulture.
Or, yeah, I don't want him to. All right. I don't want him building up momentum. You're right.
Yep, slow. I have learned my lesson too many times.
You're right. I was trying to think of a better way to do it, but that leaves us with a 4/4 on the board, and that's not bad. And if he has another Belcher play, then it's Black Knight time.
Yep.
Did he just turn 6 skip?
What did he do? Did he not have a turn 6?
And I have terrible, terrible news.
He just had a bad day. He just had a really bad day. He doubled Tinkertown me on turn 6.
Now play your 8/8 Trant somehow. Innovate up to your 8/8 Trant so I can Black Knight it. No. That's okay. Let's see here.
Hero ability on Azure Drake?
Well, I was thinking Azure Drake Whirling Blades.
Yeah. Trade out one of the Tinkertowns.
Or we could just Karn. You know what? No, I got this is the best idea. Watch this.
Okay. Yeah.
This plays around everything.
Yep. You're right. I keep forgetting about mind control tech or whatever that thing's called.
Well, it's just back in vogue now because there's so many sticky minions and so many minions that pop another minion.
Yep.
So it's really easy to get 4 minions now. 4, 8. Okay, well, that'll happen. Hang on. I don't have lethal, or do I? 4 and 4 is 8, and 4 is 12. Oh. Reversing switch, though, 5, 9, 13, 14. Damn. Don't have lethal.
Azure Drake and see what we draw into. See if we draw silence.
That's a good idea.
Ooh.
Now I have lethal.
Yes, we have lethal. Thank you. Look at that. Boom. No. Don't hit me.
Power of the Wild, my friend.
Okay. I think Power of Wild is better than the Wombo combo.
It's less determined. Like, what was the first deck we made where I said, oh, it was the Warrior deck, right? Okay, you ready to do a ladder now?
Yeah, if you want to do a ladder and make sure
All right, here we go.
I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. So let's make sure it's trashes that good mood. That's what we need to do.
Power of the Wild is less case dependent. Like, you can use it. It's more helpful than the Wombo combo.
Yeah, because you got to get to turn 9 and you got to have the trees and the thing in your Savage Roar in your hand.
And that is a fantastic beginning.
I don't see anything other than a paladin on my screen. I don't like paladins. Oh, that's a good beginning.
Do I want to trade anything out here? Maybe the paladin? Nah. I can turn 2 Annoyatron, turn 3 Mech Warper, turn 4 piloted. Or
Whoa. Look at that.
it's not bad, but it might be a little slow for what I'm.
A zombie chow.
No, that dies.
Yeah. Dies for nothing. Gives us 5 health at the beginning of the thing. It means nothing to us.
What are you drinking?
That was the sound of Coca-Cola. I wish I could. Muster for battle this early?
Yeah, sure, it gets rid of the Annoyatron.
Yeah, it does.
Makes a lot of my plays here kind of pointless, too. It's not a bad play.
Yep.
Ooh! However, deal with this. Which obviously you can easily deal with, but
But it eats your board.
yeah. And I can Micro Machine Wrath next round if I want to. Or if I draw into a swipe, that would be lovely.
Yeah, swipe would be so cool next hand. Oh, please give us a swipe. Please give us a swipe.
He's going face. Oh, that means he's got
Muster for
Quartermaster.
quartermaster.
That's okay. I can kill 3 of those right now without any problem. And I'm going to have to. In this situation, is it better to kill the Silverhand recruit than the zombie chow? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh.
Yes. His mustard for battle is worthless now. His
Well, he's still
quartermaster.
got life. I mean, but still, like,
Yep.
if he plays Quartermaster, he's got to wait. Like, Quartermaster is a turn 5 card anyway, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, that worked.
That worked.
Mech Warper and Mechanical Yeti, I think, here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Piloted Shred. No. Well, Mechanical Yeti. It's
Mechanical
sticky.
Yeti. Hopefully we can get Black Knight or Swipey to deal with what we got on the board.
That, and if he thinks of Mech Warper as less of a threat, we can pull out more stuff. That is unfortunate.
Yeah. That's a Kodo. That's a Kodo.
Okay, so Tinkertown allows me to kill Taz Dingo.
Yep.
Okay. Plus it leaves me with a 4/4 on the board. And I can play whatever little monster he gives me, which is not what I wanted. All right.
We can also taunt that Tinkertown up.
No point. I'm saving Tinkertown. I'm saving that Rusty Horn for Black Knight. Gives me an insta-kill.
Okay.
That's my favorite thing to do now.
Good point.
That's an interesting use of a Consecrate.
He's going to eat another 4 of this?
No, I think he's going all fit. No, okay, yeah, he's going. I thought he was going to go face. Next turn, Rags. So I need as many cards as I can play here. Well, I can Hero Ability Azure Drake, because it doesn't die to that. Well, let's Azure Drake first.
Let's see what we get.
Innovate. Okay, so that changes things a little bit. Innovate up to Piloted Shredder.
Looking at 4 damage. Maybe 6.
So that's 4, or I can, and If I kill one of these, he can't avenge. Or, okay, innovate, still kill his little guy, and finicky cloak my Drake.
Yep. Okay, that's good too.
You know, yeah, I like that the most. Because that means I can kill the Kodo next round. And then with any luck, I can draw into one of my 2 swipes, which would be really great right now.
Yep.
If one of my 2 swipes showed up.
Yes,
yeah, I really could use one of those 2 swipes. Excellent.
Now bye-bye, Dr. Boom. Leave those bombs alone.
Yeah, I don't want to trigger them. They'll trigger themselves.
He's going to trade out with them.
That's fine. That does not worry me any.
Got a heal bot.
This actually makes my swipe just as powerful if I can get to it. Oh, 4, 8. So, is it worth silencing?
Yes.
The boom bot?
Yeah, unfortunately it is. Because it could drop for 4 on you.
That's true. And then I can just kill it for 2.
Yep.
All right, so we lose to Silverhand or True Silver Champion.
Yep.
We lose to 1 Consecrate and 2 damage. Avenging Wrath is a bad thing. That's not the end of the world. That might be.
It is. Yep.
No swipes.
No swipes.
0 swipes.
Yep.
That's too bad. Can't do anything about 0 swipes.
Yep, that's sort of sad. Sorry about that, man.
Hey, I mean, it's RNG. It's not the deck's fault if your RNG doesn't get the job done.
Concentration. Consecration, not concentration.
It's okay. We all understood. And that's game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how many cards did I have left? I had 14 cards left.
2 swipes.
I've gone through half my deck without finding either swipe.
Yep.
So sometimes your RNG just doesn't work out. I mean, everyone loses a game.
Yep.
Oh well.
Let's go over the deck list.
All right, my deck list reads as follows: 2 Innovates, 2 Power of the Wild, 2 Wild Growth, 2 Wrath, 2 Annoyatron, 2 Mech Warpers, which did in fact prove themselves to be very helpful after it was all said and done.
Yep.
1 Micro Machine, 2 Tinkertown Technician, 2 Swipe, 2 Keeper of the Grove, 2 Mechanical Yeti, 2 Piloted Shredder, 2 Azure Drake, 2 Loatheb, 2
Loathebs?
Oh, 1 Loatheb, sorry. 1 Loatheb, I got carried away. 1 Loatheb, 1 Karn, 1 Black Knight, 2 Ancient of Lore, 1 Rags.
The only difference between mine and yours is I don't have the extra Ancient of Lore, and I'm running 1 extra Micro Machine.
And what, you're running Dr. Boom and stuff?
Yeah, I don't have Rag. So, what do you think?
Well, okay. Let's analyze it at first. The first creation of the deck was too slow. It didn't get the job done. We had to move on.
Yep. Harvest Golems suck in that position.
What's that?
The Harvest Golems did not work.
No. Now the new version of the deck went 3-1.
Yep.
And it required just a little bit more speed. We got it up and running very quickly with the Innovates and Mechanical Yetis. Those worked out pretty well. I don't know if maybe we need to keep Keeper of the Grove in there. I'm almost tempted to remove them and replace them with the other 2 Yetis, just because that increases the turn 4. Because turn 4, with Druid, turn 4 can be turn 1. So
But I like
anyway,
having Keeper of the Grove for the Sludge Belchers. I really do.
well, that's true because Black Knight isn't going to deal with both of them. But
That's
either way,
right.
once
And
we got the
especially if
deck
you
up and
run into
running,
another druid and he's running all that stupid taunts. The only druids I face is super taunts. Sinjin, the Keeper of the Ancients or whatever it is. Yeah.
Iron Bark Protector,
Yeah, thank you. I don't know the
and then
cards.
Ancient of War.
Yep.
Which honestly, you could put an Ancient of War in this deck too. I just thought of that. Well, I don't know if you need to.
I might would do that and take out one of the micro machines. I might take out the micro machines for my Robo Cubs.
Take out the Micro Machine and put an Ancient of War for end of game pop. All right, or end of game slowdown. I just did that too. We'll see if that changes anything. But the Micro Machine was mostly just
I
there
just
to
did that too.
to synergy with the power of the wild,
Yep.
and that can easily be traded out. Also, it should be noted, I do have two Mech Bear cats, but I don't know. I wouldn't know where to put them in this deck.
I don't either. I haven't. I tried to play with them, but I haven't had much luck. But I don't know how to play Druid. I must confess. This is probably not. You probably can go online and find a better net deck. Because I'm decently understanding what the cards are supposed to do, but it's a very big difference from knowing what they're supposed to do and actually playing it.
I don't know. I think it worked out all right. I mean, like I said, we ended up doing pretty well.
Yeah.
I will say this, just from a personal standpoint, I'm trying to include as many trogs as I can now in all of my decks, just because I think trogs are highly useful and very underrated.
Really? I
Yeah,
haven't got any trogs in my decks. Let me see.
Burly Rockjar Trog, Rockjar Trog is really good. First of all, it's a 4-drop 3/5, which in and of itself,
That ain't that bad.
fantastic.
Ain't
Yeah.
bad.
Then if somebody plays the coin or any other magic anything, it goes up to a 5/5. So you could very easily have a turn 3 4-drop, because if you have the coin, so to speak, or in this deck, a turn 1, and then boom, all of a sudden you've got yourself a magic sapping monster.
And don't forget, parts counts as spells.
Yep.
So that actually can grow pretty fat pretty quickly, especially with
Yep.
all the mechs running out there now.
All right.
So we haven't been ranking these decks. In my opinion, the mage deck that we did the first one on is obviously a perfect deck. I'm
It's about
sorry,
as perfect as it gets.
it's pretty good. The warrior deck is probably a C.
Well, we moved. It moves, but it doesn't move regularly. It's probably a 60%er. So yeah, C plus.
Yeah, and this one is. What do you think?
Hard to say. Once we tuned it up a little bit, it went undefeated, and even on the ladder,
Yeah.
without. I mean, I did everything I could. If one of those swipes had shown up at any time, we probably win that game.
Yep.
So it's hard to say. It's going to need more of a sample size. But you can't argue with 3-0 in casual.
Yep.
And it's not just 3-0. It's 3-0 one after another. Like, we didn't come back to it.
Right. So yeah, and I truthfully, more I think about it, I'm beginning to like the power of the wild card more than the wombo combo.
Again, the Wombo combo is dependent specifically on being on turn 9 or having both of your innervates and the Revenge of the Sax playing in the background.
Yep. Yep. So hopefully we'll do this again sometimes, maybe next week or later this week sometimes. Hopefully you get some dust so you can actually build an arcane nullifier so I can actually show you how a proper tempo rogue deck. I'm sorry, I really like that deck. I'm pretty proud of it. Anyway, do you want to tell us where they can find you or where you're located, and what about that stupid Omnicon thing you're doing or whatever it is?
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad to be part of your life too, Charles. As I mentioned, I am the Sussman, Rick Sussman. You can find me and all of my exploits at nerdupmedia.com. If you happen to be in the Orlando area, May the 23rd, Nerd Up Media will be hosting a panel at Omni Expo here in Orlando. We'll have our panel. It's going to be Saturday the 23rd. It's May the 23rd at 3 p.m. And we're going to be discussing podcasting 101 and how social media can actually benefit you in getting your podcast going.
You got a podcast?
I have many podcasts.
Oh, and why am I not a member of these podcasts?
What is this right now, Charles?
This is me playing a game.
All right, host. Why don't you wrap this up and we'll call it a day.
Anyway, this is our Druid deck, or well, messing around with Druid deck. This is the Fat Bastard Wannabe Buddha. Hoping everybody has a good day. Thank you for watching. Please like, favorite, whatever else you can do to this. Thank you very much. Good night.